Let's see. I don't like any of these. Let's just do those two. That was a good run. It was a decent run, yeah. And I guess we could go for like a ranger run. Just go madcap long-range projectiles. I'll see what else is provided. So does ramming orange hurt? Yes. Let's see. Other Vagrant. Cryomancer would be interesting, but no thank you. Yeah, let's just try and go long range here. And then I should probably call it after this. I'm seriously digging this game. The controls, I think, are going to be what throw me off the most. Purely just on merit of, it's really hard to steer this thing. Yeah, docket build. Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking. Go really long range. Because I went for the bouncing knives last time with rogues, and I think that was good. But I think we need the range that these guys could provide. Either that or we end up going for that healer conjurer build. I'm noticing the archer has a strike through, which is actually really good. Yeah, 12 damage and pierces. The Vagrant, on the other hand, is just kind of bad. Yeah, 16% chance to release a barrage on attack to allied rangers. I feel like that could be really good. Wait, extra damage and attack speed per active set to allied psychers. That's interesting? I'm not sure how much I care for that, but that sounds cool. Okay, let's just keep our distance. Okay, this is going to be a little slow. The Vagrant is not actually very good. I was assuming it would be, I don't know, you see the triple class and you're like, oh, maybe that has some neat perks, but the answer is, it's just kind of a weak archer with no pierce. Maybe it attacks slightly faster. And, like, that's its claim to fame, but even then. But yeah, they could scale very well. Maybe. Getting a bunch of active sets would be tough, though. A warrior makes it kind of tanky. Yeah. This is a little slow. That's one problem that I always run into with roguelikes, is that if you have a really beast run, every subsequent run thereafter just quickly kind of becomes a slog. Okay, what do we got? Call of the Void, damage over time, curse duration, or enemies hit walls, they take damage according to the knockback force. I'm gonna go Call of the Void. Let's just pick up a bunch of damage over times if I can. If I can. Okay, well, we got the Cleric now. I probably should have moved it up, but now we got healing, which means I can use my body. Oops. Do not ram the blue. Ramming the blue is a terrible idea. Okay. This got hairier than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. Final wave, I see one green up in that. I'm probably just gonna wait until it pops and try and weather it. Because, yeah, green pops after a certain point. There we go. There we go. Dual gunner. Big yes on those. Okay, let's move the cleric up. There we go. Why is the cleric the same color as the rangers? I guess they only have so many colors. Yeah, dual gunner is super helpful. Just in terms of extra firepower. That said, what we really need is to figure out what has a damage over time effect. I didn't see a whole lot. Okay. Oh, do we have the... We've got the barrage move. It's probably when it just... Yeah, when they do that. Could just be a timing thing. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, Spellblade. Well... Like, it's kind of tempting to just immediately... I don't know. I don't think Spellblade's gonna be what we need. Oh, we're going into wave 6, though. Alright, let's just pick these two boyos up. Does Bane add damage over time? Nope. Oh. That's what the Spellblade does. I credit where credit is due. This worked really well. I don't think the Spellblade is interesting, and I like the idea of it. Attacks by mages, nukers, or voiders have a 20% chance to create a void rift on hit. Oh. All warriors have extra attack speed based on... This is really good. Like, the healing would be nice. But let's go void rift. I was waiting for some identity here, and I think we found it. Let's start moving over to mage. I'll just keep the battle train that I have. Because, yeah, the rangers are good. Don't get me wrong. But those void rifts, especially if we can get that prodigy, like, nuke the whole screen thing again, I will be a happy camper. Also, those spinning projectiles are actually really helpful. Because they pierce, they just kind of sit there as just kind of this weirdo AoE. And it does, like, a lot of damage. I missed my priest. Chronomancer. I'm just gonna upgrade the archer for the time being, seeing as we're here. I'll start replacing them periodically, but I don't want to sack half my build here. Well, this is working. It's working really well. I'll admit, mixing Ranger and Wizard is actually working really well for me. Just because Rangers have that extra, well, range that the Wizards don't necessarily. Let's see. Reroll. Yeah, Psykeeper. All damage taken is stored up to 50% max HP and distributed as a healing. Interesting. Personally, I'd probably just mix... I think I will want to go Fairy. I feel like Fairy and Priest would be a good combo. Maybe. Yeah, I can't get this without hurting one of my other combos. If you want to go Psyker, you want to go for the 4-slot ones. And I can't. Now, obviously, if we had more capacity than we currently do, I'd be super down, but we don't. I'm really digging the perks in this game. They make a huge difference. Like, there's another auto-battler roguelike that I played a little while ago called, like, Tavern of Gods, I think it was. I liked the idea of it, but the big issue was that it was kind of generic, like you did the same thing over and over again. Having these, like, perks that drastically change how the game functions, or how your team works, or... Ooh. Ow. That's fine. You know, that feels solid. Those fight by Rangers have a chance to seek enemies and pierce 4 times, critter health, or gosh darn it. Gosh, why would you do this to me? Why? I wish both. But also this. But also maybe no more Wizard. When I'm doing that... I just... Blister would help Spellblade. It would. I'm gonna spell the Wizard. Let's grab Fairy. Okay. And we still haven't found anything that does a damage over time effect. Oh my god. Okay, we're sticking with Rangers. That 40% chance to home and pierce is obscenely strong. Let's see, I think Wizard does dots and AoEs. Nope, Wizard does not. It just does damage. Maybe a higher level one. Okay. Goodbye, Spellblade. Hello, Stormweaver. Alright, I should probably re-roll some of these. Okay. Lich would have been good. Oh, here we go. Plague Doctor. Area that does 13 damage per second. So that's what Call of the Void would have been helpful for. That would be good with the Plague Doctor, but I think it's just a little too late. Yeah, so the answer is actually Voiders are the ones that just do the AoE. Okay, well, that's a bit of a damage up. It's a very aggressive build, with a lot of pierce, and a lot of just whomping things at a range. Ow. There goes my enchanters. Yeah, that chain lightning is solid. Oh, because it's boosting my... Oh! Okay, Enchanter Ranger is obscenely busted. Because, yeah, infuses projectiles with chain lightning that deals 20% damage to 2 enemies. Yeah, that's real good. So what do I even get rid of in this? Like, Fairy, maybe? We'll have to see what other rangers we get into. Yeah, oh, Vagrant. Vagrant would be the one we would get rid of if we find a better one. Here's the question. Do we get rid of the Vagrant to get a Flagellant? No, because that would cost me the Ranger bonus. It'd be neat for the enchantment. But I think that would still be a silly plan. There we go, Cannoneer. I'll put him kind of middle of the pack. Because, yeah, he is a ranger. Oh, and he benefits from Void Rift. Bye! Whoo! Oh, I wish this was all projectiles with chain. Okay, well, let's go Crucio, I guess. That was, incredibly solid. Let's see, there's also the Corruptor. If I want to go Corruptor instead of the Ranger, but I think I like the Cannon. Honestly, I'm pretty solid with what I've got build-wise. The only thing I'd maybe switch would be, like, the Priest instead of the Cleric, but even then, Cleric level 3 is going to be about on par with the Priest. Probably. Oh, there's 2 more fairies. There, Archer level 3. So, tons of damage, bounces off walls. I'm not actually sure if that's even going to help in the slightest. Yeah, the chain lightning, by the way, is like the most obscene business. I mean, this whole build is nuts. And yeah, that Cannoneer AoE Void nuke is just silly. Okay, the only immediate problem is some of my dudes are not the most durable. But that's okay. We are good. This game is an absolute steal for $3. Holy shit, is it a steal. Okay, another level of Cannoneer. Don't need that. Okay, we're almost there on Cleric. Yeah, there's the Priest. But I kind of want to keep the Fairy just for the extra attack speed and the damage. And Priest is just okay. Nope, nothing. Alright. Okay, so is this still the lightning round or Snurks? It's the lightning round. We're gonna switch after this. I like this game, but it's... Yeesh. It's definitely not the, It's definitely the kind of game that I'd want to play for like half an hour. To an hour every day. You know, it's kind of like a warm-up game. Yeah. As opposed to something that I really want to put, like, obscene amounts of time into. There we go. Okay, so Vagrant, no. Squire. Damage and defense to all allies. So there are enchanters that are better. So this is tough. I might want to get rid of the Chronomancer in favor of the Squire. Because the Squire gives extra damage, which is solid, and defense, which is equally solid. Yeah, let's do that. Because I needed somebody to go in the front of the train anyway. That's big for the Cannoneer. Okay, Stormweaver level 2. Probably just maybe attacks faster. Hard to say. Yeah, Flagellant would be interesting, but still. Yeah, it would be really nice if you could keep a bench of characters. You're right. Okay, who did we lose on that one? Oh. I think we lost one of the Rangers. Okay, I really should not have the Zapmancer in the back. Because I think he has way less HP. Unfortunately, it's almost impossible to tell what everything's HP is, so I kind of have to just guess. I have like one mage. 3 units will periodically take damage. All your allies gain 8% damage per tick. That's mine, right? Do I have a single wizard? I don't know, I'm gonna go Divine Punishment anyway, because I think I have one. Nope, I don't have a single one. Whatever. Okay, so what did I put the Stormweaver in the back? Probably leave the Dual Gunner and the Archer. Barrager. Barrage of 3 arrows, each dealing 13.2 and pushing enemies. I'm gonna get rid of the Dual Gunner for that. Because being able to push enemies and it fires more seems worthwhile. There! Now we got the Cleric AoE heal. That's big. Yeah, definitely wish this had a bench. What does this do? No! Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.